Buenos dias. Well, I thought I had done a pre-scheduling of the live, but apparently I did not. Well, I was busy yesterday. I had the SWRA monthly meeting. Oh, I hope you guys will come on because this this was supposed to be members only, but now it's public. So we still need to work out. Up, somebody found me. Yes, I forgot to schedule the live. So, but we're still gonna work out. And we gotta make granola today. Probably Cynthia. I'm wondering who's here. Hola, buenos dias. Buenos dias. Get my shoes on. Buenos dias. Hey, DK Allen. How are you? How's everything going with the preparations for your trip to Panama? Denise, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yesterday, ladies, we had the best time. We had our monthly meetup, and we had a lovely 76-year-old tell us all about AI and how she uses it. 76. She was so full of energy and sharing how she uses AI to help organize her pantry, to help her create her ebooks, and it's amazing. Doing well, waiting for a consulate to run papers. Okay, all right. Well, I think sometimes when you're trying to do this, the besides getting yourself organized, the waiting is the worst sometimes, right? So this is supposed to be advanced today, but don't stress yourself. And even I think in the on the Facebook page, I posted a recent study that said consistent general exercises is the best way to age well. So we don't want you to do anything crazy. Just show up when you need to show up. Go to the gym regular if you can. Don't do anything crazy. I remember, I don't know if I told you, I used to go to, what did they used to call it? It was a chain, one of those places. And then I was in a class and we were just lifting these bars that you put on your shoulders. And of course, you see people doing 100 pounds. So you feel kind of, challenged to do more. And then one day, and the lady who was leading the class, she'd come in with things wrapped around her knees, and I'm like, well, that's not a good sign for an instructor. And then I was doing this, and then one day I said, what am I doing with all that heavy stuff on my shoulder? I'm like, I put it down, and I left. And I said, I'm not doing that again. An aha moment, right? I don't think I need to do that. I might hurt my shoulder. Some people pop their sternal bone because they're putting too much weight. I don't think we need to do that. No. So regular, moderate exercise is the best way to go. And of course, you're eating. You have to pay attention to what you're putting in. And you hydrate, take your sunlight, and you're gonna be good to go, sis. Nothing crazy. All right, let's march. Tap. It's not marching, it's really tapping. Moving sideways. Yep. Moderate consistency. That's all we do. And then today, I know I forgot to put to schedule the live for members, but if you remember, you hopefully you're with me today. We're gonna make granola. Granola is a healthy alternative to the sugary cereal, right? And you know, when you buy granola in the stores, and if you read the label, it's still showing a healthy amount of fat because I think a lot of the fat comes um, from the nuts because nuts have a lot of fat, but good fat. So that's why they say you need to eat like a handful of nuts every day. Usually, if you like almonds, I love cashews, but you know they're pricey. Um, what's the other one that they use? Pecan. I don't like pecan so much, but if they're toasted, I don't eat pecan pie around the holidays. It's just too much sugar. It's too sweet. I just don't like that. I don't like pie. I don't like sweets. Thank God. I don't have a sweet tooth. But that's where the fat comes in. So 4 hours today, we're gonna do oats. Oats is a big, ingredient in there. That's the most, and then you add some nuts and some dry fruits. That's it. And then you bind it with some honey, or if you have agave. I just used the last bit of my maple syrup yesterday. I made chicken wings and I use them. So I don't have maple syrup, but I do have some honey. All right, so won't take too long, but we're gonna have to let it cook. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna toast the oats on the stove so we can speed up the cooking process. Got a thing. All right, let's walk in place. So when you make granola, you can use that instead with your milk if you like cereal. I'm not a milk drinker, but I did buy some so I can show you. And then if you want, you can put some fresh fruit. I don't have any fresh fruit here. I just ate the last of my papaya yesterday. So, but you can do that. You can add fresh fruit and then that's your breakfast. I don't eat breakfast, so. But I snack on it. And one of my favorite snacks is Greek yogurt with the granola with fruit. Yum, yum. All right? Okay. All right. Let's stretch our base. Inhale. Thank you, God, for waking me up in my right mind. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. I am grateful. I choose to be grateful, right? Now remember, the first going down, you gotta be slow and not hurt your back. Because you just woke up. You were horizontal. So be gentle. The first one. You want to stretch nicely, gently. So good. So good. Curve your shoulders. So good. All right, come back up. Straight ahead. The Maggie stretch. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then bend your knees one at a time and roll. One vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders. Yes. And forward. I take care of your shoulders too, right? And inhale, number 2. All the way up. Pull, pull, pull. Somebody's pulling you from the sky. Pull. You want your body to be elongated. And you come down. Put your arm behind your back and stretch up. Stretch. All right, bring it down. Grab your ankle. Roll around the shoulders. Oh yeah, that's so good. Now let your head hang. All the pressure, let it hang. So you get a nice stretch in the back of the leg, and you're relaxing your neck. Breathe. Now lift up a little bit and then move your head through your legs. You are stretching the back of your leg and your butt. Breathe. Breathe. Up. Now put your hands up a couple of times and then go up on your toes and back. And back. And back. And back. And back. And back. Your legs are still stretched, straight, and then pull, pull, pull. Oh my goodness. That is so good. All right, come up and sway. So good. And up, and down, and up. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. All right, bend your knees one at a time and roll. Roll. Relax your shoulders. Grab your hands in the back and stretch. Your shoulder blades should be touching. Breathe. Oh, so good. And come to the left. Oh, that's a nice stretch. Center. And to the right. Stretch, stretch. So good. I love this one. Very good. Now stretch your neck. Breathe to the left. And the back, stretch your thyroid. And let your head hang. You're relaxing, you're releasing all the tension from your neck. You gotta be gentle with your neck, okay? You know, people who have fractures of what we call C-spine, the cervical, C-central cervical, those are the people who become paralyzed because all your nerves that control your movements are over here. So you want to be very careful with that. You know, my mother had a car accident and she ended up, let's go side to side, she ended up with having cervical fusion. And it wasn't that long ago. I was like, boy, oh boy. She was very trusting to let these doctors cut her neck. And she wasn't paralyzed, thank God. You know, people also go and have back surgery and come out paralyzed sometimes. Not often, but you know, luck of the draw. Very good. Now let's do the last one. And you know what that means? We're going to be going up, down on the ground. Breathe. Pull yourself up. I feel it everywhere. Okay. Now we go down. Easy does it. And that's when we're going to go up, all the way up, so we can get on our toes. And up. You know this stretch, right? So good. So good. Whew. Strong arms, strong legs. You gotta be strong. You will be strong. Okay, and then one back. We do 3 of these, you know, we walk in threes. Breathe. And we come up again. This is number 2. You stretch your back, your legs, and you look up. Strong. Ah, hello. And back. Be careful. If you're not able to do that, it's okay. You gotta make that a goal. Stretch. The whole time you're stretching. Stretching. Yes. Last one. Look up on your toes. All right. This is a goal for you. And we walk it back. All right. Now we're going to do the inner thigh stretch. Oh, stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. All right. Pull your feet a little bit closer and then sit. Right? You sit in it. And then you put your elbows to the knee and you push. Push. You're stretching the inner thighs. Oh, amazing. Amazing stretch. So good. All right, put your hand down. Straighten out your legs. Now bend your knees again. And roll up. Oh, how does that feel, you guys? That feels amazing. I take time to stretch. Yes. And we're going to stretch some more. The hip joint. Yes. Breathe. And bend the knee. Bend the knee, bend the knee. So good. Another thing you might want to do if you want to just work on your balance, just put your arms up and breathe into it. And see how long you can hold it. Doesn't matter, it's up to you. It's good for your balance though. And then bring it down. Straighten out the leg and come on your toes. You're stretching your toes and your ankle. Very good. Now you're going to stretch the opposite leg and come down. And your flexibility is in your hip joint. Right? So good. You know, we don't rush this process because stretching at our age is most important. Okay, that's how you keep yourself from getting injured and falling. So stretch, ladies, stretch. Now see, even I constantly have to work on my balance. Now bend the knee and go down and hold it. So good. So good. Now we're going to put our arms up. Breathe. Your breath is your power. So good. I'm pulling my arms out. Back. So good. I feel the stretch in my neck. All right. Now come up on your toes. Breathe. Oh, so good, so good, so good. And now the opposite leg. You're going to go down and keep stretching. The shoulders are relaxed. And you can try to put your fingers on the ground. So good. All right, roll. Whew. I think I'm warmed up. How about you? You see, we don't rush it. 20 minutes, maybe 15, because we kind of chatted for like 5. All right. You ready? Okay. So when we work out, we do upper and lower combos, and those work the best. And when you do that, you increase your heart rate, which tells you you're getting a cardio workout. And as I say, your heart is a muscle just like the muscles anywhere in your body. So you need to work, strengthen the heart muscles too. Because a lot of problems, I'm a cardiac nurse, that people have, not just when they get older, is that the heart muscle becomes weak. And usually it's because there is a problem, a structural problem with it. But the weaker your heart, the harder it is for it to pump effectively. And that's when you get into heart failure, swelling in your legs, and you can't breathe, fluids in the lungs, all kinds of issues. All right? So you owe it to yourself to take care of your body. And as we just said earlier, gentle, moderate exercise. All right? We're going to lift the knees up with our arms. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift your knees up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can slow it down. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. All right? You can slow it down. You don't have to go as fast as I did, but you want to get to a point where you feel a little bit of difficulty speaking. That's what means your lungs are trying to catch up with your heart, which is good. Breathe. And when you're breathing the heart rate down, you don't just stand. You just keep the legs moving, okay? Breathe. We're going to go diagonal, elbow to knee. Those exercises are good for your core. And they are, talk about flexibility for your hip joint, right? All right. So we worked it, we're stretching it. Now we're going to go diagonal. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going for 30. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Yes. Deep breath. Keep breathing. Upper lower combos are excellent. Very effective. So here we're stretching the hip joint, the legs, the ankle, all of them. This is a nice stretch for your legs. Okay? Now we're going to do the other side, diagonal. Like somebody in Chile said, you don't want to be lopsided. All right? Are we ready? Let's go. 1 for 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, elbow to knee. Great exercise. So many activities. Take care of your solitude. We will survive if you take care. You've been concerned about me. Oh, I'm doing good, sis. Yesterday we had our SWRA educational meeting, and I posted the pictures on the Facebook page, and everybody looks so lovely. Those meetings are great. The ladies, the bonding, amazing. I was sitting there last night thinking about how grateful I am to have found a community of women, because that's one of the reasons I came to Panama. I don't have family here, so I had to create a family. People I can call on, you know? I can call them sisters who care about me, and I care about them. That's what sisterhood is all about, right? All right. Another one I want us to do today is one of these we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You doing that? 6, 7. Tap back. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Going for 30, 15, 16. Remember, upper and lower combo. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Whew. That one's gonna increase your heart rate, which is what you want. And that's why you do upper, lower. And the higher you raise your arm, the more you're gonna work your heart. All right? Okay. So now we're gonna be doing some arms. Let's bring it down. Yes. Whew, I feel a little bit parched. So water. Stop and take water if you need to. Water is the best thing for you. Put some lemon slices in there. I put some ginger, and sometimes I put some mint leaves. You know? The other day I was listening to somebody talking about the benefit of this miracle herb. And I'm like, what is that herb? It says oregano. We use oregano all the time. When I talk about garlic, I use a lot of garlic. Maybe that's why I'm healthy, and I thank God. And then mind your gut, what you're putting in it, in your mouth, right? All right. So let's open our legs a little bit, arms out, and then we're gonna go backwards, right? We're gonna push the air with our arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bring your arms up and your hand, your elbows are on the side of your face. And then we're gonna go doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you have weights, that's even better. 12. Ooh, I feel them though. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. Woo. I felt those. Did you? All right. So now we have our gallon jug, or you have your weights, right? We're going to do our biceps a little bit. It's like this. 1, 2. Except I'm going to pick up this weight and go 1, 2. If you have a weight, use it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for 20. 11, 12, 13. Don't forget your arms during your workout. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes. No jiggly arms. You want your arms to be toned. I keep saying, I remember Michelle Obama's arms when she was in the White House. Woo! She had some pretty sexy arms. Yes. But it's a process. She didn't wake up one day and have those arms. She was in that gym every day. Yes. But I'm not a gym rat. I don't want to be in a gym 5, 7 days a week. No, no siree. All right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Going for 20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Release them. Stretch them. One exercise I like to do with the weight. We're gonna sit in our chair pose right here. And we're gonna lift this up and we're gonna put it all the way up with the arms straight. And we're gonna hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch the legs. And whew, this is good. It's good for your core. Very good. John. Oh, okay, good. Can you share that picture, John? That would be lovely. Big Mike, big arms. I have no idea what you're talking about. And I don't know if I need to Take you out of here. All right. All right, guys, we did the arms. So now we're gonna keep working the waistline, right? And we do this. There are all kinds of exercises you can do. But when you keep bending, you're putting pressure on the squat muscles, and they are the strongest muscles in your body. And as we age, as women, stronger legs, you live longer and you fall less. Okay? So give yourself time to make sure your core is tight and your legs are strong. All right? And you do that by repetition. Walking, running, doing squats. All right? So now we're going to hold this, and then we're going to bring it in, and then we're going to go out for the second set. All right? Let's see. Let's do 10, 10, and 10, 10, and see how we do. 1, in, 2, in, 3, in. Sit as low as you can. 4, 5, 6. This is ab work. 7, in arm. 8, 9, 10. Now let's go sideways. 1, 2. Keeping your core straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Do you feel that? I felt that. And it raises your heart rate too. So that means you're getting a cardio workout. Let's breathe. Bring the heart rate down a little bit. So good. So good. All right. We're down again. We're going to bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we go to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, yes. I feel that. I felt it. Yeah, you're working your core. Very good to know. Thank you. Grateful planning. Good to see you. All right. So good. Now we're going to be working our legs, right? All right. Remember, squats are some of the best exercises you can do. It's upper and lower. Let's go. 2. Go as low as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can slow it down. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2. You gotta want these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And slowly come up. Woo! Yes, I felt those. Wow. Okay. If you're working hard, you should be sweating by now. Okay. Let's bring it down. Bring the heart rate down. When you're working out, it shouldn't be too difficult for you to speak. You still need to be able to carry a conversation. Don't overextend and do crazy stuff beyond what you should be doing as an older woman. These workouts are for us who are vintage. So we don't do anything crazy, right? All right, so we did tummies, we did legs. Good. I think now I'm going to be doing some jumping jacks. Remember, for you, if you have knee problems, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing the modified version, right? And this, if you keep doing it fast, you're probably going to get almost the same benefit as those of us who run. Well, I don't know us, I don't run. This is my running. It's a trot. I call it a trot. All right. When the last time I did 100 jumping jacks? I don't think I want to do that today. My goal is about 50 today. Why? Because, I've been working out and I'm a bit tired. So you set your own goals. No one, you're not competing with anybody, right? Stretching my ankles, my toes. And we're going to stop after the jumping jacks. And then we're going to do granola because I have a volunteering gig today. I have to meet some kids at a museum. We're taking them to the museum today. I'm so excited. The Biomuseo. If you're in Panama, you need to make sure you go to the Biomuseum. It's a beautiful place. I've been a couple of times and I love to go to museums. So it's not just looking at painting, not that kind of museum. This museum talks about Panama's origin, and the different people that walk this earth with, human-like, I don't want to say pictures, but they have lots of sculptures and stuff. It's really nice, really nice. And then our museums here are managed by, they have young people, young Panamanians who are proud of their country and explain the history, and they're bilingual. So they speak English. So, all right, we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I said 50, and then I added 10 more. That's what you do. You always challenge yourself, right? Whew. All right. Very good. Breathe. Did you do the modified one? Very important. Set new goals for yourself. Do a couple of extra reps. That's how you grow. That's how you become stronger. Breathe. Breathe. All right. Let's stretch. Inhale up. Thank you, God, again, for your blessing, your protection over my kids, my family. I am so grateful for everything that's going on. Every day, every moment is a blessing because we don't know when our number is going to be called. We don't know. Men feel empowered and emboldened to do whatever forgetting that there is a God. But we know there is a God. Now bend your knees and stay here for a second. You're stretching, you're stretching, you're stretching, you're stretching. Come up. Inhale. Bring the legs together and stretch one side. Woo. And stretch the other side. Yes. And stretch one side. And stretch. Arms down and back. Lace your fingers and stretch. Stick your chest out. You are stretching the shoulder blades, right? And stretch. And stretch the other side. Woo. And twist a little bit, trying to look to the back. Stretch and try to look to the back. Oh, it's a nice stretch, right? Neck and neck. Sweat is pouring down and down. Let it all hang. And back. Don't fall if you close your eyes. Keep your eyes open. When you close your eyes, your balance can go off. Right? Roll the shoulders. When you roll the shoulders, you're not just stretching the shoulders, but the back as well. And then inward. Upper back stretch. And stretch. Warrior two. Pull. Somebody's pulling you in both directions. Warrior two. Stretch. So good. I didn't do this side. Okay. I think we are stretched and relaxed. All right. Do you guys have any questions I can answer before we head to the kitchen? All right, John, we'll see you when you come over. I know Debbie is working on it. Kia. Okay. Hola. Yes. Yeah, we had a lovely time. I love hanging out with my ladies. They're just such a good group. Hey, Denise. How are you, Denise? You okay? Yeah. I don't see Cynthia today or Madiwa or the others, but that's okay. So we're going to head to the kitchen if nobody has a question, and we are going to make granola. Is that okay? But that's what I promised you. You know, as a condition, not condition, a benefit of membership is that we get to cook something on Fridays. Last week, what did we make last week? We made a papaya smoothie. Oh, and I made that chickpea salad. That was amazing. And you know, the best ingredient in this chickpea salad was the grilled corn. And I was telling you that the corn here is not sweet. In fact, when I go to the store, they have a different package that says maíz dulce, sweet corn, and it's like two of them for like $2 or something. So I'm thinking they're imported. And it's like, and you know, here with the indigenous population, we have a lot of corn, but it's not sweet, so you can't call it sweet corn. So what I do, I just cut it off the husk, I guess you could call, and then I mix it with some of my herb oil and roast it in the oven, and then you put it in the salad. It was so good. It gave that crunch, it kind of elevated the chickpea salad. You know, you have peppers and onions and I also roasted some potatoes and I put in there. The sky's the limit, and that's the only place I can be creative. All right, let's go. I think I showed you my view last week. We're not doing that again today, but I'm still trying to figure out how to do the live. The I could have used it today. The live that I schedule, how to use my phone, but I can't find that button. Whatever I need to push. So we are going to make our granola today. All right. So let me wash my hands. You know, as a nurse, hand washing is second nature to me. So I am forever washing my hands. I mean, you know, I've been a nurse for over 40 years. So some of the habits are not easy to break, right? All right. So like I said, I want to toast the oats. So I'm going to turn the oven on because I want it to, oh, ¿qué está pasando? Right, turn the oven on, and I'm going to get the, I'm going to use this to roast the granola because you have to put it in the oven so it crisps up. So what are we going to use? Okay, I have honey, lots of cinnamon, and I'm going to get nutmeg as well. And I'm going to also roast some almonds. I like the shaved ones, but I don't think I saw that. And that's the thing here in Panama. If I don't have something, I just use the next thing. It's my pretty Panama. This is Panama. Panama apron. All right. So let's start toasting the oats so that they will be a little bit cooked. Turn the oven on. Then I'm going to use this one. Okay. So we are going to use these two pans you're just going to toast the oats in there. Okay. That way they're not going to be raw when I mix them. And then this one, it says avena. That's how we say oats in Spanish. Entero means it's wholesome. They haven't, you know, how did I say that? When they take the outer layer off, which is not good. You want things to be in their natural state. So the oats really is the main component of the granola. So I think that's enough. You know, I don't eat that much oats, so I'm not gonna, because that's still carbs. And I'm gonna carb I limit my carb intake. Except when I make granola, I just don't know how to stop myself. All right. So you just kind of toast it gently. So we're gonna have cinnamon, honey. Now I'm gonna take um, another pot, and I'm going to toast some of those almonds. Even if they were slivered, you would want to toast them, okay? Because I don't like anything raw like that. All right, so we're gonna use that, and we're gonna toast some of the almonds. Almonds. Almonds are good for you. You know, it's a good source of all kinds of good stuff. Mm. All right. So that's that. Mm. Okay. All right. I got lots of things in bags in here. So nutmeg, I'm gonna get nutmeg. We're gonna grate some nutmeg. Got my grater. Get the nutmeg. Gotta get it out of my spice thing. And I don't buy nutmeg powder. If I can find something wholesome, I buy. So nutmeg. We call that muscade in French. Muscade. Okay. So we're going to cook the oats. You know, we put a little salt, no pepper, and we have to put some brown sugar. So I'm gonna put the honey first, and then keep, you know, kind of taking a taste because I don't want too much sugar. All right, and I do have brown sugar here. So the almond, I'm gonna put in the middle here. I just happen to have 5 burners, and I like that. All right, so I'm just gonna be doing this, and oh, I did have an extra clip. Almonds, like, you know, like in the States, very expensive. So, and after you cook the granola, that's when you add your nuts. So I have a little bit of pistachios. I love pistachios. I have a bag with mixed nuts, which I usually snack on those myself, but I left some here. I have some raisins, dry fruit, any dry fruit you want. And then I have some peanuts. It says baked peanuts. So let's see. I love peanuts. Very good. Anything else? No. Now, when I have made granola, sometimes I need like a little bit of liquid to bind it. And I have used coconut milk in the past. I don't have coconut milk, so if I need to, I'm going to use a little bit of evaporated milk, which is this thing I always have in my cupboard because I use it in my coffee. Not so much tea, but oh my God, I love black tea, but boy oh boy, it's got a significant amount of caffeine, and that wasn't kept me up. And when I can't sleep, I have to go back and say, okay, what did I have and when? All right, so we have cinnamon, we have nutmeg, we're gonna do brown sugar, we have honey. Okay. And then when you finish with your granola, you let it cool, and you can put it in a jar like this, and then you know, take it out whenever you need to. All right. Yeah, I can smell it. The oat is toasting. Very good. And I want it to get that little caramelized color first. I don't want it to burn. And that's what I did when I did the when we made the veggie balls, you know, last week. So you have to use oats to give you to shape it. And I find that the best one for the veggie balls and the veggie patties are the oats that is not so whole, but kind of broken a little bit. That way it helps with your texture. So I had to put a significant amount of veggie broth because I didn't have coconut milk. I don't know. I usually do a little bit of plain breadcrumb. So if you use breadcrumb, you're gonna need a little bit of liquid, you know, like when you make meatballs. But it was a vegan ball, so I couldn't use the eggs. But eggs are a very good, it's a very good binder, but not for our granola today. No egg. So what I'm gonna do now is get a bowl. I like to use this bowl because you guys get to see, right? Right. I love this bowl. Makes my beautiful salads. All right. Ooh, don't burn, don't burn. Okay, that means it's time to take you off the heat. Okay. So we're gonna put those in here in the bowl. It's really because this pan is very shallow. It's not, you know, it's not heavy at all. All right. Yeah, you don't want to put your nuts early and in the oven. No, you don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, this is a warmer. It doesn't go any higher. Okay. We don't want that. Then we want this one. Mm. How's everyone doing today? You guys are quiet. Last week we had an event here in Panama called Sabores de Colon. Colon is the area of Panama where you find the most Afro-Panamanian people. You know, their forefathers came and worked in the canal and they stayed. So you have the next generations are here. People intermarry. And that's why my friend Hilario calls Panama a paella of people because we have all kind of different people there. And in Cologne, they have a Chinese Panamanian guy who is very passionate about Cologne because Cologne, its history. Ooh, oh my goodness! I almost burned my almonds while I was talking. No bueno. Mm-mm. No, we're not doing that. All right. So Cologne has had some fires and the city It's got a lot of dilapidated buildings and really, unemployment, gangs. It's really sad because it's like on the Caribbean coast, and it's just the most beautiful pieces of real estate you could find. The ocean, because when you take a cruise and you stop in Panama, that's where the ships dock, right? And then they'll bus you to the city, which is about 45 minutes away. And so Cologne, people worry about it because it's got some, you know, issues. So he wants to bring Cologne back. So the event was to feature, it says sabores, so it had to do with food, the food that you get in Cologne, the fish, the rice and peas, because you got those Jamaicans there, right? So you're gonna, but I don't see them talk about goat meat so much or curry chicken, not so much, which is really odd. Now that I think about it, the recipes are really Afro-Panamanian. They have something called sow that they make, which is I think it's cow foot. I don't know if it's pig foot. Oh, but anyway, I haven't been able to make myself eat that. But they pickle it, and it's a delicacy. People love it here. They pickle it with vinegar, onions, and pepino, cucumbers. And yeah. All right, so let's put this one in here. It's taking its little time, and I don't have that much time. Okay. So now we got this. We're gonna put our cinnamon. OMG. I grabbed the paprika. Isn't that a good thing that it didn't come out? I grabbed the paprika instead of the cinnamon. I want cinnamon. Canela. That's what we call cinnamon. Now, I'm always generous with the cinnamon because it's good for you, right? And then we're going to grate the nutmeg in. Ooh, yeah. I love nutmeg too. I tend to go a bit crazy about it. And then this is where now you're going to put your salt, a little bit of salt, just to balance it, not too much. That's what they say, a pinch of salt. So it's like, ooh, good. And then sugar, well, let's put the miel first, the honey, miel. And that's what we're hoping is going to be our binder. So binding it means you want it to be sticky. I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to take a regular spoon. So regular spoon. Because if you have enough, it's going to make the clumps, right? Which is what you want. Woo. Okay. They have places that make good honey here in Panama. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You put a little bit of sugar. You won't take too much sugar because I don't want it sweet. Maybe like 2 tablespoons. No más. All right, and the next thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna put it on that tray and let it cook for a little bit, and then take it out. After we put our nuts, when it's really cooled down, you could break down some nice chocolate, and you can put in there. It takes it up a notch, right? Get some dark chocolate. hold. Of course, it has to be cold, right? It has to be cool. And that's it. It's your granola minus the nuts and the raisins. So, mm. the the stove has been ready, waiting. So I'm gonna put the stove on high and keep an eye on it because we don't have much time. And you turn the pan around a little bit, just make sure everything cooks evenly. I could have used a bigger pan. A bigger pan so it could spread out a little more. Pero this will work. Okay? Gonna put it in the oven that's been waiting. Yes, yes, yes. Let's now I turn it all the way up and I will be keeping an eye on it. But now I'm going to take away the burnt thing that I let burn here. While I was talking to you, I burnt the almonds. And I paid a lot of money for that almond. Maggie, that wasn't good. No bueno. So in the meantime, we can go ahead and put the rest of our stuff in here that we want to, and I think I need to still toast a little bit of that almond. Let's just take the burnt one out because not all of it was toasted. And then I did buy some milk, so we can. I'll show you. How you can use it with milk, like a cereal. Yeah, because if you go in the store and you buy granola, it's super expensive, isn't it? Probably because of the nuts. The nuts are expensive. And it's not just in the US, they're expensive here too. Because they're probably imported. I don't think it's something we make here. Okay? Not bad. So, alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of our stuff in there. We have I absolutely love peanuts. There's a doctor on social media who said, peanuts are not even nuts. I'm like, oh, what are they? So this is, he said, nueces mixtas. Nueces means nut. Nuts, nueces. Mixtas, mix. So this one had some cashew in it, which I love. This is pistachio, but I have to take them out of the shell, I think, yes. And you know how expensive pistachios are. No different here. They're expensive too. But I just like the taste, don't you? Yeah. I love pistachios. Mm, so good. But I don't usually buy it unless it's in a mixed bag because it's super expensive. So I buy it around the holidays like everybody else. Pay like $12 for a bag. Pistachios, peanuts, almonds, oh, and the raisins. We can't forget the raisins. Yep. We just want our mix to be a little bit toasted because, we try to cook it a little bit ahead of time. All right. I think we're good here. Turn that off. The almonds are good. So you see, you have a nice amount of nuts. And that's why when you buy granola, it is so pricey. But the nuts are expensive. And that's probably what's causing you to have a nice amount of calories as well. Because the nuts have a high amount of fat. Good fat, but still fat, right? Fat is fat. You just have to pick the right kind. Oh, another thing I like to put in my granola, I didn't see it, is apricot. You cut it up. They have a mix of something. I don't think it's really dried fruit here, that I don't trust to put in here because I don't know what the ingredients are. And me, I need to know what's in my food. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Where's the baby girl? God, I need to know. I say if Mark Anthony ever comes here, I would consider going to his concerts, and then I realize his tickets are usually in the hundreds. And there is no way I'm going to pay hundreds of dollars to go see someone sing. No, no, no. Mm-mm. I'm too cheap for that. When you're on a fixed income, you can't spend your money like that. No. But I think once you finish here, if you add some, okay, it's time to turn my granola. Yes, it's getting there. Wow. Okay. I think I can turn this down a bit before I burn it. All right. They're not drilling, they're copying. All right. My poor brother is here. He's got meetings, and then they're starting chopping here. Bang, 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 bang. And I'm sure the people he's talking to can hear it. Say, what's that, Johnny? We don't know. So I did not buy a big thing of raisins. You know why? Because I know that I'll be eating it, and that's sugar. So I got to protect myself because I know myself. So I got two little things, and I'm just going to throw them in and be done with it and not be tempted to eat a whole jar. All right. Yep. My granola is done. If I leave it in any longer, it's gonna burn. Ooh, ooh, so hot. But what I might want to do though is mix it, make sure that the bottom is also brown. Yeah. And leave it in here for just for a little bit. I think that we're gonna have to put a little bit more honey and some of that carnation milk just to get it to bind a little bit. Not carnation milk, evaporated. Since I don't have coconut milk. Okay, just for a few more minutes. Yes. All right, so we are ready with our mix of nuts. So when you are eating your granola, you're getting the benefit of the nuts. Because it is recommended that you eat a handful of nuts every day. Okay? Got raisins, cashews, peanuts, almond, and pistachios. So, I'm going to stick it in the freezer just for a quick second. Oh, I have a nice spot for it. But you know, I only put like 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and then honey. That's all the sugar. Don't use white sugar. I think when I made granola before, I also added molasses. Molasses would help me with the binding. I don't think I look for that. I don't know if they have it here, but that would help. Because, you know, it doesn't matter if it's grainy because you just want the mix of flavors, right? And get your nuts. And then we're going to get, let's see. I don't have a clear bowl. I do not. But I can give you an idea of how you might use it by using a little bit of the ramekins that I have. You know, these are ramekins. I can make creme brulee in these. So we're going to use those because I did buy a small container of yogurt just to show you. And then when you're eating your granola, if you have any fresh fruit like blueberries, strawberries, go ahead and throw them in there. You know, those are good. All right. It's very easy for the granola to burn, so you need to pay attention, okay? Very easy, but it's nice and toasty. So I'm gonna stick it in the freezer just for a couple of minutes to cool it because we don't have infinite amount of time. You guys have any questions? I think for the Sunday live, I'm thinking of making what I call a Mediterranean Caribbean bowl, which is going to be a fusion of Mediterranean stuff and Caribbean. So I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be fun. You know, we only have like maybe, is it 1 or 2 more Sundays in this bowl month. So for September, if there is anything you want us to do to focus on, let me know. We did soups in July. We're doing bowls in September. September is almost fall, so we can think about fall things, root vegetables or fall colors, whatever. I love calabaza squash, so that gives you that fall color right there. Or we can do salad. Salad is really for the summer, right? So, or we could do a grain month and do couscous and rice, quinoa. We could do that. We could have a grain month. And then that would be October, November. Thanksgiving, they're not crazy about Thanksgiving here. We don't really celebrate that. Did I have a turkey last year? I think I was looking for turkey legs and I did find a couple. But after that, I was like, yeah, I'm done. Because, it's a lot of meat and it doesn't sit well with me anymore. So we got to think about what we want to do for November. December, I don't know. Maybe we can think of breakfast stuff. Yesterday, I went to a restaurant and I had a French toast, me being on low carb, but that French toast was not your average French toast. They put a scoop of ice cream on top of it. Of course, I ate it. Eat the ice cream. Don't deny yourself, okay? When you die, you don't want to say, oh, I wish I had had the ice cream. Have the ice cream. Edame. Almost. Couple of minutes more. And we're going to take it out and mix it, and we'll be done. Come on, I'm here. If you have a question, this is the time to ask. English math at St. Mary's. I think I went to St. Mary's. Is it in Clayton or in the Canal Zone? Yeah, I was invited by someone. What holiday was it? I think it was Christmas. They were singing cantatas, and I was there. Very nice, very nice. I'm not a church goer anymore, but if I get invited I go. I go to Casco Viejo and I go to Santa Maria Antigua, which is the main. I think she's the patron of the Catholic Church here, and there are always things happening there. The president goes there, so that was good. And I visited all the 7 churches in Casco Viejo. Yes, that's a nice little tour, but I did it on my own. I didn't hire somebody to take me. I'm a local. Why would I hire anybody? So you get your map and you keep it moving, right? But I think I want to give me an idea for a video. The videos have been haphazard. You think people are gonna like the one I did this week about parents that are holding you hostage. I thought people would really be interested, but I haven't had a viral video in a long time. Okay, Monica. Yeah, to me, granolas are very easy to do, and it's not something that I usually make because I'm not a cereal person. Just because I'm controlling my carb and wheat, I have a wheat sensitivity. So, all right, I think we should be done. Little bit cool. It's not totally cool. It's still grainy. It's not clumpy. So good. It is so pretty. Mm. So now I'm going to show you, we can have it like a cereal, or you can have it with Greek yogurt. Sorry, went to get my phone. Hmm? What are you doing? You know, I always have the phones on the charger. All right. So I have yogurt and I have some milk. And see, in Panama, we don't refrigerate milk. The milk, the milk is left. So if I am hungry, you know, and I want a snack, which I'm gonna have today, you just put some milk in there, and then that's your breakfast or whatever you want to call it, right? And then the crunchy, to me, it's like buying muesli. Remember muesli? I haven't bought cereal in years, but remember those, they add so much, you know, sugar and things to preservatives to keep them living longer. This one is a store brand plain yogurt. Greek yogurt here is super expensive. I'm talking $12 a tub, okay? And I'm like, mm-mm. Because I don't eat um, um, what is it I'm saying? Dairy. I don't eat dairy like that anymore. No, because you know they tell you dairy is not that good for you. So I don't eat dairy like that. So this is how I would use it in my yogurt, and then sometimes I would just dazzle it with a little bit of the honey or agave. And then if I have fresh fruit, right, that would be, oh, kind of warm. Don't want to pop my. So this is my, the one with the yogurt. Mm, yogurt. Okay. And my cereal. All right. So now I have two things to eat this morning. That's brunch. It's not just breakfast, it's brunch. And then if you have fresh fruit, this is the one with the yogurt. Mm, 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 mm. So good. Plain yogurt, Greek yogurt, because you know, if you read the ingredients on the yogurt, they have a high amount of sugar. Hmm. Mm, so good. And I think if you add the chocolate, it's gonna take it to the top. All right, guys. Mm. Panama is a good place to visit, and you never know. I came to visit 6 years ago, and then now I'm here. Mm. Mm. I think I like the one with the yogurt first, better. Mm. All right, all right, guys. So now I'm gonna let this cool, and then I'm gonna put it in the jar. And you don't have to refrigerate it. Just get it a little bit at a time and enjoy your life. All right, guys. Have a beautiful day. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.